Hey guys, BJ at Christie's RV. Today we're going to go through the 2020 Jayco Jay Feather X213. Up front you have your storage compartment. You can store your power cable in here. You have your 12 volt battery disconnect here, so if you're away from the trailer, just switch it to off, or if you're using it, turn it to on. Helps the battery from dying when you're not around. Front there. There's also right here a light switch, and that does your blue accent lighting on the front of the trailer. You have your 12 volt battery. You have your dual 30-pound propane bottles with a crossover valve. What that does is allows you to pull from either bottle at the same time. So what it does is turn it on, open both bottles, it'll pull from one bottle. When one empties, it'll automatically switch over and pull from the other. There's a little black switch in there that you can switch it to the actual propane bottle you want it to pull from. So if you want to disconnect one, you can. You have your power jack in the front here. Down, up. There's a little hookup light if you're hooking up at nighttime. And this here is the jacket for the bicycle rack. There's another piece that clips into that, which is just stored under the front bed here. So here's like a little side cargo door, I guess. Open that up, gives you access to here, or we can flip the bed up. There's a buckle there to hold that up. There's the front bicycle rack in the box there. You have a lot of storage underneath this bed that you can access from this door, or if you need something bigger to fit in here, you can. You have your outdoor shower here. This is your black flush. So when you're cleaning, when you're draining out your tanks, and you have the discharge hose on it, and you have your valves open, you can hook the garden hose onto this, and it'll help flush everything out of the tanks. And that's right here. So you have your valve for your black water, and you have your valve here for your gray water, which is your sinks and your shower, of course, and you connect there. You have your exhaust for your furnace, and your back of your fridge is here in this grate. You don't want to put anything in front of either of these. They do need, the exhaust for the furnace gets hot, and the intake for the fridge needs to get its airflow for it to work properly. Satellite cable input. Your city water hookup. Hook up your garden hose if you're at a park or at home when you're running water in the trailer. You have a low point drain here to drain your holding tank for your potable water. The fill nozzle for that's on the other side. I'll show you when we get over there. And here's your 30 amp power plug. So what you do here is you line it up just like that, put it in, twist, and then use the little locking ring to lock it into place like that. Okay. Spare tire mounted on the back bumper. Here you have your hot water tank. Drain plugs here. Before removing the drain plug, you have your pressure relief valve. Make sure you relieve the pressure so that the drain plug doesn't come flying out at you when you loosen it. Again, this does get hot as well, so you don't want to block that with anything or put anything in front of it. You have your outdoor barbecue. Clips right here on the side of the trailer. The bracket just lifts up and off. You have your hose, quick connect. So what you can do is you quick connect that underneath here. Oh. Quick connect like that, and then you have your connection over here where that connects like that. And this light's just like your standard barbecue. Turn the valve to on and light it with your lighter from underneath through the little access hole. That's your outdoor barbecue. Here's your potable water fill, like I told you. So you can fill that up for your holding tank, so you have water if you're not somewhere where it has a water connection. And then over here we have an outdoor TV mount, AC power, and your output for your satellite or cable. So you can hang one of the TVs out here and watch TV. Light switch here, does a little accent light under the steps. You have your power awning, LED light strip underneath, your outdoor speakers. Go inside. We have these nice heavy duty stairs, aluminum, latch into place like that. They are adjustable. Undo the latch. There's pins here to undo the feet. You can adjust the feet to level it to the ground. You want to make sure it's all the way down so that up here doesn't catch on the bottom of the door and allows you to get the door closed all the way. Okay. Up front, we have a top bunk, and then there's that bottom bunk that you access from the door over there as well. Lights on both bunks, AC plugs as well. Lots of storage. Have your bathroom here. Shower, your handheld, toilet, press the valve, the foot pedal, allows you to flush. 2 light switches inside, one for a fan, one for lighting. You have your air conditioning up top here, controls, and there's off, and your little vents you can open and close and how you want your airflow to be. You have your radio, DVD player, Bluetooth, USB auxiliary input. You have zone 1 and 2, which is your indoor speakers and your outdoor speakers. Here's your control panel here. Allows you to check the levels of everything, battery, your water, and then your holding tanks. You have your light switch here. You have your awning light, which was the LED light strip. Then we have your buttons for one for your slide out, one for your awning. You extend your awning like that and bring it back in. You do not want to leave that out during heavy rain or wind. It will damage the awning and the trailer, so you want to make sure that's brought all the way in. They aren't designed to hold that much weight or withstand that much force. Also have your power slide out right here, which is the large king size bed at the rear. So when you're sliding that out or in, you got to make sure it's all the way out or all the way in for it to actually seal. When you get all the way out, you'll hear a clicking sound. When you come all the way in, you'll hear a clicking sound. That means you're at that maximum point. I can't slide it in right now because I have to show you about the table and the chairs so that we can, and the couch, sorry, so that we can fold those down to allow everything to come in. So we have your microwave just like at home. More storage beneath, drawers. You have your stove here. Glass top to light the stove. Turn it to light. Give it a click, and that's it. The oven is the same way. So there's a light there for the oven. You're going to turn this to the light button. You're going to hold it in. And then you're going to light the igniter until the pilot light lights. May take a little bit for the fuel to get here. That's how you light it. It's not actually lighting right now, but you just hold it in, and there you go. You just have to wait for that gas to get there. Hood fan, light, exhaust. You have your TV here. Like I said, DVD player is controlled from the radio, and your TV's there. You have your dinette set. Underneath this side, that's where your water pump is. You'll need to know that for when it's time to winterize. The other side here, open that up, and this gives you access to your hot water tank. Okay, so before the slide can come in, the table has to be down and the couch has to be also folded down. So what you do here is you simply lift the bottom of the couch, and that goes down like that. Place those there. And the table just like that. And that stores away just like that. So these are also your other sleeping quarters as well, but these need to be down for that slide to come in. So we're going to retract the slide. And there's that little click. Okay, so I'll let you hear that again. That means it's at the end. And the same thing when it goes out. You're going to push it all the way out, and when you hear that click, that means it's at its full extent. And there you go, that's all the way out. Okay, you have your fridge here, freezer, buttons up here, you have your on and off. Auto lets it first automatically searches for AC power. If that's not present, it will go to gas. If you want to run strictly on gas / propane, you're going to just push that onto the gas. Down here you have your panel, your AC breakers, your DC fuses. If something's not working, check that first. And you have your furnace here, which is controlled with the thermostat here. Turn that on, there's a button on top. Click that over, and then adjust your temperature to whatever you want it to be. Off, just like that. And that is the X213 Jayco.